And you know what? I know most of you guys who are watching this video, you might be thinking, I would never do this with my wife or girlfriend. But you know what? You would do this. Like, men lack two things: consideration and consistency. Have you ever wondered why your girlfriend feels bad when she has to ask you for things? Hello ladies and children of ladies. In today's video, we are going to talk about the man who won a YSL makeup kit at his work, and guess what he did? He gave it to his colleague. Yes, you heard me right. And people were praising him on the internet for his generosity, but many people missed the point. You must have heard about this incident. When I read his wife's post, that woman wrote three words that stayed with me, and I could easily understand what she was trying to say, but most people missed that point. She wrote that she felt like it was betrayal of consideration from her husband's side, and I couldn't agree more. So when he won that makeup kit, it's not even now I'm not even going to explain what he did was wrong and why it was wrong. No, I'm not gonna explain in this video that what he did was wrong or right or not. I'm just gonna share my 2 cents. And it's just that, I mean, he did not even once think about his sister, mother, or anyone in his life. He showed generosity to another woman. He showed consideration to another woman, but did not show the same consideration to his wife. And most men do this. They are very inconsiderate of their partner. They just think that their partner is an extension of them. They just think that their partner is a part of them or piece of them, and they are not an individual that need additional consideration when making decisions or anything in their life. They have to consider their partner, but most men don't do this. Yes, so I am going to explain this inconsiderate nature of men in this video, and please stay with me, and by the end of the video you decide if I'm right or wrong. So basically, men think that when they're giving in a relationship, when they're calling their partner, they're messaging their partner, they're spending time with their partner, it's a big effort for them, all right? They think that they are doing the best thing because the bar for men is so low that they think even spending time with their partner is such a big deal that their partner should be grateful for them. But women, on the other hand, see relationships differently. Women may not get into relationships as quickly as men, but when they get into a relationship, they make sure that every part of them, every inch of them goes into that relationship. They give their 100%. They are so considerate of their partner. They always make time for them. They literally cancel plans just to be with their partner. But men, they cannot do it. They just don't do it. I have noticed it. So even doing the bare minimum is an effort for men, so they don't go out of the way for their partners. All right, they won't think about making their girl's day special. As women, we wake up every day and we make sure that, okay, how can I make this day more special for our relationship, for the both of us? And how can I make this man smile? And how can I make his day better? And how can I make him feel special? But men, they don't generally think like that. They wake up for themselves. Trust me. When society glorifies bare minimum for men, and men think themselves as well that, okay, I'm doing a lot, I'm giving her time, I'm giving her money, I'm giving her protection from other men, and you know, I am talking gently to her, I'm being nice to her, that's more than enough. But no, it's not enough. Hear me out, men, it's not enough. That was the bare minimum. She can appreciate you for it. She can appreciate that you are a human who actually loves his girl, but that's the bare minimum, because she does a lot of other things for you. She makes sure that this relationship stays intact. She makes sure to make each and every day special. So men don't consider doing extra effort, all right? By extra effort, I don't even mean that money is involved. A lot of men, when we tell them that do something for your girl, they make this conclusion very quickly that it's about money. No, it's not about money. First of all, you should want to spend money on your girl with all your heart without making her feel bad about it. But even if you don't have money, you can still make her feel special, sir. You know what? How? By being considerate of her. You know her favorite snacks. You go meet her every day. You can take those snacks with you. And it's not gonna cost you even $2. $1 at max. Literally, it's not gonna cost you any money. Right? You can just go and take some snacks with you that she likes, and she'll think about that, okay, he considered that I like these snacks, so he brought these snacks for me. And she wouldn't even care about the price. the money that you used and all that. So it's not always about money. And if you keep thinking that, okay, I'm gonna make her feel special when I'll have a stable income, when I'll have this, when I'll have that, bro, that day is never gonna come. Today is the day. Because when you'll have stable income, then you'll have stable expenses as well. Then you will have another bill to pay and whatnot. So you have to make today special. What if this girl is not gonna be with you tomorrow? What if she dies? Oh my god. Be considerate. Women learn everything about men: their favorite color, their favorite perfume, their favorite sport, their favorite player, their favorite games and whatnot, and they keep asking questions and stuff. But men, no. Even if a guy keeps asking questions about you, doesn't mean that he's gonna use that information to be considerate and get you something that you might end up liking, and stuff like that. You can tell her I love you 1,000 times, but if your actions are not gonna show consideration, then it doesn't matter, because consideration is literally the proof of love. And consideration is not shown like, I was gonna do this for you, I was gonna do that for you, I'm thinking of doing that for you, I'm thinking of doing this for you, I'll be doing that for you. This is not consideration. Consideration followed by action is actual consideration. Like, you actually considered doing something for them and then you did it. You thought and you delivered. That's consideration. And you know what? I know most of you guys who are watching this video, you might be thinking, I would never do this with my wife or girlfriend. But you know what? You would do this. Because right now you're hearing this story from this perspective, so you're like, oh my god, this man is so bad. This man did wrong and I'm never gonna be like him and I would never be like him. I could never do this. But you are capable of doing that. You know why? Because it's about consideration. I know there might be no bad intentions in this man's actions, but he still did not consider his wife. That's a given. And the wife is not upset about him giving the makeup to that colleague. The wife is also not upset about not getting any makeup. She already has plenty of it. What she is sad about is that he did not think of her in that moment. And many of you guys are not gonna think about your girlfriend or your wife in that moment. You might even throw that makeup kit in the garbage. You might even end up leaving it in that very auditorium where you won it. Literally. That's also in consideration. Because listen to me, how many times have your girlfriend told you to call her and you did not? And then she called you and then you felt like it's okay, like it's just a call. But she told you that she did not like it when she had to ask you to do it, because she did not feel loved. But you would be like, what the hell, I love her, it's just a call. Like, okay, what's the fuss about? You could have asked for it. When she has to ask you for it, she doesn't feel considered. That's literally basic human language. I don't know if you men feel like this or not. Have you ever wondered why your girlfriend feels bad when she has to ask you for things? Because she doesn't feel considered and loved. Because she feels like you did not choose to do that thing for her. She had to remind you. Because if you wanted to call her, you would have called her. Naturally, you would want to do that. So this is how consideration works. Many times, you were not considerate to her. But you think you are always considerate to her and you are different from this man. You're not. Many of you guys are gonna watch this video and learn a thing or two. And you may even start making your girlfriend and wife feel special. But you guys are gonna do it for maybe 1 time or 2 times. One day you might even go and get her flowers, and then someday you might go and get her favorite food, but then you'll forget about it. And then you'll again wait for that anniversary or birthday or special day. There is no special day. Every day needs to be special when you're with your person. You don't know about tomorrow. Tomorrow is never gonna come. Then what are you gonna do? Make them feel loved enough. Today is the day to make them feel loved. Like, men lack 2 things, consideration and consistency. They would never consider you, and if they consider you by chance, then they are not gonna consider you for a longer time. So I don't know. In order for your relationship to work, listen to me, both men and women, you need 2 things, consideration and consistency. Respect and love are the top factors. Okay? If you respect someone, that love is gonna flourish, right? So those 2 things are needed in order for you both to fall in love. But in order for you to stay together, you need to be considerate of each other and you need to be consistent in your actions. You cannot set habits and then forget about those habits. One day you're calling your partner and you're being very lovey-dovey, and one day you're texting them all lovey-dovey things, and next day you're not doing it. It creates anxiety in your partner's brain. Human brain is wired like this. I don't know why you guys act like that it's only the women. If the women started doing this same stuff with you, you're gonna kill them. You're gonna unalive them. Yeah. And if somehow a man does something for his girl, he starts expecting endless sacrifices on her side, and he starts expecting that, okay, now I did a great thing and remember it for the rest of your life. Remember these for 3-4 years. He's gonna bring up in every conversation that he did this, he did that, and whatnot. So literally just stop making excuses. You're gonna have 1,000 excuses. Stop making those excuses and start making your girl's day special from today, right now. And just keep doing it. And you're gonna see how your relationship is gonna get better, literally, if it's already in shambles. Because living with an inconsiderate partner is very exhausting and nobody deserves it. Subscribe to my channel and comment down below what you guys think about all this. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.